Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Ice Master Glason here, and today people I'm back. I'm going to be doing a video. I'm going to be doing a tier list video where I will be basically talking about ice type Pokemon, doing a tier list of them, sharing with you guys my favorites, my least favorites, and all that stuff. I'm hyped up and excited for this. I saw Vinny's stream, or Vintendo's stream, where he ranked all the Pokemon. I want to do a live stream doing that as well, and I just checked on my channel, and apparently I can do live streams on this channel on Ice Master Glason, which is incredible because that's what I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I don't know if they just enabled that for everyone to use or if that was always there, but I thought I remember beforehand that it wasn't there, but now it is there, so I can do live streams. So I want to do a live stream where I do the same thing Nintendo did, because I want to also go through all my favorite Pokemon from all the generations and go through that, and then make an awesome team based on all of my favorites and stuff. So I want to do that. That'll be a long stream, so it's gonna have to be on a Saturday at some point, but I am excited to do that. But for today, I decided to do a shorter video, not live, because I don't really have the time right now. Yeah, so I just want to talk about my favorite ice types and go through it. This is the ice type Pokemon tier list that I made this one right here, and then I got the images from Cerebi for all the ice types right there. I took different images. I included megas and everything that is ice typing. And you know, I'll explain everything through there. But yeah, I have a lot of mixed feelings with ice types. I love ice types. Ice is my favorite typing. But ice is a very mixed typing for me, because let's be real, the ice types, at least for me, have been like I love some of them, but like I'm not in love with all of them. I feel like they kind of miss with the ice typing in terms of design. Some of them are really on fire. Obviously we'll get to those. Some of them I do love. Even some of the ones that I love I have mixed feelings on, and I'll get into that. But we're gonna kind of go in reverse order. We're gonna start from the bottom up, so we're gonna start with Gen 9, work our way up, and I'm gonna be jumping around, so I might not go in complete order the whole time, because I also just want to talk about different things at different times. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through my favorite ice type Pokemon. I'm gonna put some background music and stuff too. You guys are probably already hearing it, and it's gonna be some music from like Glitch X City and stuff like that. So his link will be in the description if you want to see his Pokemon remixes and stuff like that. Very good, awesome music. It's very nice and chill. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this because I get to talk about my ice types, and if you guys want to see more of this, where I do other typings or other type of tier list videos for Pokemon, let me know. I want to share my thoughts like everybody else, so I am excited for this. All right, so let's hop into it. Okay, so first up, all right, let's get started right here. We're gonna start with Baxcalibur. He's the most recent new one. We got the whole line here. I think this is Frigibax, and I forgot what the middle stage is. I might not remember everyone's names. I'm still adjusting to some of the new ones, but I think I'm mostly down with these. But okay, so with Baxcalibur, I wanted to love him so much. So we're gonna start off kind of negatively. Unfortunately, I wanted to love Baxcalibur so much. I was asking for a new Ice Dragon forever. So like we got Kyurem in Gen 5, and he was alright, he was cool. I'll put him on the list somewhere, you guys will see later on. But I was so excited for an Ice Dragon. I heard the rumors that there was going to be an Ice Dragon in here, as well as just another cool ice type. I'm always, every new generation, looking forward to a new ice type that's coming out. I'm super hyped up, and when I heard there was going to be an Ice Dragon, I'm like, cool, finally I'm going to get an Ice Dragon again, other than Kyurem. Hopefully it's going to be a pseudo, and it was a pseudo. So Pokemon kind of does this thing to me. Nintendo, or whoever's in charge of creating these designs, does this thing to me where they give me exactly what I want. Well, no, they give me what I want, but not exactly the way I want it, which is fine. You don't get everything, but sometimes you can get something that's still decently good. Baxcalibur is a complicated one for me because, once again, he is an Ice Dragon, but he looks like this. Look at him, look at him. He looks like this, bro. If you looked at this dragon, could you tell he was an ice type? Could you tell in any way? No, he looks either like a plain dragon, a dragon dark, or a dragon steel. He literally has an axe on his back. He looks like a dragon steel type. He looks more metallic a little bit, not completely all the way through, but he looks part steel, or you could say part dark, or just pure dragon. I just don't get it. He makes me upset because he's finally a dragon ice type, which is what I wanted. but design wise he looks off, he looks weird, he doesn't look like an ice type, and he also just looks kind of awkward and weird. Out of all the pseudo legendaries, he might be one of my least, just because he's the most disappointing to me. He just is. I like his stats, his ability is cool. I just wish he looked more like an ice type. One of the main things for me when it comes to an ice type is I want to see ice on it. I want it to have an ice color scheme to some extent, and I would like ice on it. Either ice crystals or ice pillars, or ice armor, anything that has ice on it or resembles ice in some way, or just has a very beautiful design, at least that has ice color schemes, right? It has to have something ice themed. You look at this dragon, it's not an ice type, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put him up here. Let's see where I gotta put him. Oh, let me put him up here first, because this is kind of a big list. All right, so Baxcalibur, I'm just gonna put him in. I'm gonna say it's okay. I would say it's cool. I don't know why I put cool LOL. It's not supposed to be LOL. I don't think I can change. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. It's not supposed to be cool LOL. It's oh, right. LOL, because that's the pun. It's cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna put him in. He's okay. I'm not gonna put him in just no, because he's not a terrible design. I don't hate him. I'm very disappointed by him. And this one is a little bit cooler. I think this is Frigibax, I think, or whatever the middle stage is. I'm gonna put him in cool. He looks all right. He's not bad. Once again, not ice themed in any way. Really frustrates me. I'm just going based off design. He looks like the best of the three, but he's not that great either. I might even put him in like he's okay, but put him above Baxcalibur. And then we have Frigibax. Some people really like it. I don't. He looks weird. Like out of all the baby dragons, like he just looks weird. Like kind of cute in a weird way, but like I don't know, he just looks off. Like he just looks off to me. I don't know. So these guys are just okay. This is the order that I'm gonna rank them in right here, with the middle one being on top, then maybe Baxcalibur, then the baby one, I guess. Yeah, so there we go. All right, so now we're gonna get into Iron Bundles. So Iron Bundles really cool. I was really happy they actually made Delibird a beast. They gave him super high speed. They made him look all metallic and just cool as heck, bro. The shiny looks sick too, with the all steel, all metallic, and then the light blue, that looks great. They both look awesome. I'm gonna put him in, I think for now I'll put him in A tier. I'm gonna put both of these guys in A tier. Both. I think I'll put the shiny up above it, just because I just like the fact that it's just silver and blue, and it stands out. It looks robotic. It is a robot, so it looks even more robotic. So I'm gonna put this in awesome. I love it. A tier right here. Very, very awesome right here. Very strong. I'm happy they made him strong. I can't wait to catch one. Still haven't caught one in the game. I still haven't finished the game, so I gotta finish the game and then catch one and then use one, train one up in battle and all that. Then we have Titan right here. He's pretty cool. I'm gonna put him. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in cool. I'm not in love with him personally, but I do think he's cool. I think he's a cool, unique, interesting design. He's pretty bulky. I like that. I gotta play around with him some more. I heard he's not that amazing, but he's all right. He's all right. But I'm gonna put him in cool. Design wise, I think he's pretty cool, but not that amazing to me either. He doesn't deserve to be an awesome tier for me, at least. And then Citado I'll put up here in awesome, because I think he's really cute. I like the way he looks in the game and everything, and he just looks really adorable and cute. So I'm gonna put that above Titan in the awesome tier, because I like it. Okay, so next up we have Glastier right here. So I think he's cool. I like him. They added the ice. It has an ice color scheme. It looks cool. It's an ice horse with like just ice crystals around him and ice. So he I can't put him low just because of what I said. But he looks cool. I do want to use him. He has good stats. I like him a lot. I'll put him right here behind Citado, but I might put him above later. I might put it in love later. I'm not sure. We'll see how it kind of pans out as I go along. And then this guy looks cool too. Him riding it on top. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just with Calyrex on top. It would be cool to see a Pokemon that was like ice themed on top of him riding him. That would be even cooler. But that's awesome too. I like that. Okay. Then we have what's this dude's name again? Arctivish. I have not used him yet. He's all right. Doesn't necessarily look like an ice type, and he obviously has a weird design because he's part of the Gen 8 fossils, which is like they all like made them look weird. So I'm gonna add him in. He's okay. I'm gonna put him above these two. But I want to use him though. His stats are pretty good. Defensively, he looks like he could take some hits. He's got the water ice typing, which isn't too horrible. He's got 90 HP. This is going to be mostly based on design, but once in a while I'll include, competitive viability, or, it will also include how I personally feel about the Pokemon, history that I have with it and stuff like that, or potential that I could see in the Pokemon in terms of battling and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm going to put him in. He's okay. I'm going to put him right there because I do like him more than these guys, unfortunately. Then we have Arctazalt. This card's also funny. I'm gonna put him just right next to him. I don't know which to put above. I haven't used either one of them yet, but I'm gonna put this one maybe a little bit below. I'm not really sure, but I'll put them in there okay. Then we have Ice Cube. Ice Cube, funny looking Pokemon. I'll put him in. I like his gimmick. He has like a substitute, an automatic substitute, so you could take a free hit and then set something up. I haven't used him in battle yet, but I want to try a lot of these out. But yeah, I gotta collect all of them and then try them out. But Ice Cube, I'll put him in. He's okay. I might put him in cool later, but I'll put him above these two. And then I guess the headless, the ice, popped version, I'll put like right behind it. Which is, there you go. I think it's funny. It's a funny gimmick. Then we have Frostmoth. I like Frostmoth. I like its design a lot. I'll put him in awesome. I think he has a great design. I think it would be cooler if he had maybe more ice, some ice crystals on him. Maybe he does. Let me look at a full picture of Frostmoth. Okay, he doesn't have any ice crystals. It would be better if he did, but it looks good. It has a good ability, Snow Dust, and it's just a nice designed Pokemon. It's a very good Ice Moth designed Pokemon. I like it. And then this guy's really cool right here. I like him. He's really cool. He's just cute. I'll put him right below. But yeah, I like these guys. These are awesome designs right here, in my opinion, and they're strong, or at least decent, and I just like them. I like them a lot. Okay, so then we got Mr. Rhyme right here. So I'm gonna go a little out of order here because the way I was rendering the images in there, they got a little mixed up in different spots because I was getting from Cerebi and whatever. But anyway, so Mr. Rhyme, I'm gonna put in. I think he's cool. I'll put him. Is he above the Titan? I'll put him above the Titan for now. I think he's a funny design. He's like this old man with a staff, and he's tap dancing away. I think that's fun. And I saw Leon's, and Leon's was really strong and busted. I'll put him in cool. And then Mr. Galarian, Mr. Mime right here. This dude right here. I'm going in awesome. I might even put him in love. I actually really love this design. So the thing with me and the what do they call them? Regional forms. They've been hitting hard. Whenever they change them into ice types for whatever reason, they always nail it. They have hard times coming up with ice type designs normally, but whenever they just want to take an old Pokemon and make it into a new ice type, they just nail the design. They just nail it. It's just perfect every time. It drives me nuts because I want new ice types. I want new designs that look as cool as these Mons, but no, instead they take the old Mons and they're like, you know what? Let's make it blue. Let's give it the ice shards. Let's give it the ice pillars. Let's make it beautifully designed, ice coloring, everything beautiful. Everything beautiful about an ice type, and let's put it on this old Pokemon that's not originally an ice type. You got Mr. Rhymes, you got Sand Slashes, you got Ninetales, you got all these dudes, and they all look incredible, but they're not originally ice types. And I can't. It's hard because I will always see these Pokemon as their original forms, but design wise, they nailed it. I love the tap dancing Mr. Mime with the ice, and the color scheme is perfect. I love it so much. I'm gonna put him right there above Iron Bundle, the Paradox Delibird. I'm gonna put him right there. I might even put him in love because I do love his design a lot more than I like. Mr. Mime is cool and funny, but I just like Mr. Mime. The ice version is sick. Okay. So here we got what's his face, Crabominable, right? So Crabominable, I'm also gonna put him in. He's okay. He's just okay. Obviously, and this is another example of an ice type Pokemon that I really wanted. I wanted an ice fighting type. That would be so dope. I love it. But unfortunately, they screwed me over again, and they gave me this design. They could have come up with so many cool ice fighting designs, and they came up with this guy. He's not horrible. He's not. I like him more than. Ironically, I like him more than Baxcalibur. Let me see where I'm gonna put him. I'll put him maybe right here, I guess. Yeah, I'll put Crabominable right above the Baxcalibur evolutions. Just, yeah. I mean, he's also as much of a disappointment, and he's uglier. Competitively, he's pretty bad. Maybe I'll put him below. That's fine. I'll put him below. I'll put him at the end for now. All right, then we got Avalugg. I'll put him in. He's okay. I'll put him maybe above this. I don't mind him. He's just, you know, an ice glacier. He's fine. And then this one, I'm not as huge of a fan of. I'm not going to say just no, but I'll put him right here. Maybe below or above this guy. It doesn't really quite matter, to be honest. I'll put him right there. So that's in the they're okay tier, aka probably that would be the C tier, I guess. S is love, A is awesome, B is cool, C is okay, and then just no is an F. And there's probably only going to be one or two that's going to be an F anyway. And then I like this guy too. He's cute. I'll put them in the same tier. I might even put them up to cool, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right. Okay. So this is good. This is a nice ice type. We got Auroras. I love this Pokemon. It has a great design. I'm gonna put it in awesome. I like it a lot. I might even put it in love later. We'll see how I mix it up. But I like this, and I like Auroras. And I added their shiny forms in there too because I love their shinies. It's perfect all the way through. Shiny, non-shiny, they're all incredible. So I'm gonna put these guys right up here. Amora and Auroras will be in awesome tier. I love these designs. They're perfect fossil designs, perfect dinosaur themed, ice themed Pokemon. They're great. I love them. They're fantastic. I just love them. They're really cool. Actually, I should probably put it in love because I just said love a bunch of times. So let me put them in love. I literally said love like so many times in that sentence. So let me just put them in love. Let me not hold back. You know, let me not hold back. There you go. There you go. Do I like the shiny more than the original? I'll put the original above, but I do like the. Maybe they're tied. Maybe they're tied. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay, cool. So I'll put them in love because I said love more than enough times. I do love their designs. I can't lie to myself. Then we got Kyurem right here. So Kyurem, we're gonna put in. I'll put him in awesome. I'll put him in awesome. It takes me a while to like love him. He feels incomplete, obviously, because he's supposed to, you know, be complete with Reshiram and Zekrom. But I kind of wish there was like a mega form for him where he was like standing up and he had, you know, some ice pillars coming out of him. I think he's a cool design. I like him more now because I gave him as an ace Pokemon for my Yu-Gi-Oh character, my OC named Osiris Aizu. He runs an Ice Barrier deck, and he looks very kind of similar to Gungnir, like his face and head shape looks similar to Gungnir, so he reminds me of Gungnir. So, you know, I have an attachment to that. So I'm going to put him in awesome tier. Yeah, I guess I could leave him right there. I think I like these designs probably more, but I might move him around later. Black Kyurem I love a lot. I think Black Kyurem looks sick. I'll put him. Ooh, maybe I should put him up higher. Black Kyurem looks dope because it's basically what I asked for with the evolution of Kyurem. But I wanted to be an evolution of Kyurem without fusion, but that's fine. I think I'll put him like right here. I mean, he's dope. Maybe I'll put Kyurem up later. Well, we'll move him around. And then the white version, I'll put him. I kind of like him a little bit less, to be honest. A little bit less than regular Kyurem. Then we have Cryogonal. I like Cryogonal personally. Some people hate him because he's just a snowflake, but there's a lot of Pokemon that are just this or that, and you know, I think this is cool. I think he should have been a Steel type, Ice Steel type. I think that would have been cool because he already looks like a flying kind of robot snowflake. He looks like he was man-made, in a sense. So I feel like he should be there. So I added the shiny form here, but either form works for me. So yeah, I'm gonna put Cryogonal. I actually do like him. I'll put him right there. That's fine. I think that's a good spot for him. I'll put him in awesome. I like him. Maybe I'll just put him in cool too. I'll put him in. I'll put him in cool for now. I might pump him back up, but I'll put him in cool above Mr. Rhyme. I don't hate him. He has good special defense. He's got some rapid spin action. He's got the screens. He's pretty cool. Then we got Beartic. And look, he's I would say he's okay. He's not bad. They didn't do a lot with him though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a polar bear, and then he has the ice beard, you know, which is kind of cool. But like, he just looks like a polar bear. I know I just said that with the ice, but with the snowflake. But the snowflake looks more unique and interesting, and it stands out. Like, it's not just like it looks like a robotic snowflake. It's got different colors. Like, I feel like there's more to it. This is literally just a white polar bear with the beard. You know, like the Coca-Cola bear. You know, but like he's all right. He's all right. And then, you know, this is a little cuter. I like this. It's the same thing, but, you know, the bottom is white, the top is blue. It's got the ice snot, which is cute. It's adorable. I'll put him above that. But Beartic is just kind of a plain design. They could have done more with it, but they just stuck with a regular bear, polar bear with the ice beard. It is what it is. So then we have the ice cream family: Vanillux, Vanillish, and Vanillite. So you might hate me for this. I don't care. I like them. I think they're awesome. They're ice cream Pokemon. It's a funny gimmick. They're decent. They're decently strong. They're you know, it's ice cream. You know, and they set up the snow. Like, their ability sets up the snow. From what I remember, if I'm wrong, correct me. But they set up the snow. They have snow warning. So I'm pretty sure. Let me actually double check that real quick. I'm pretty sure they do. Yes, they have snow warning. So at best, they can set up the snow for you, and they have pretty decent stats. Not amazing, but pretty decent stats. They could work with it. You know, they have high special attack, all that stuff. It's all right. It's all right. It's cool stuff. It's cool stuff. I like these guys. They're awesome. I'm gonna put. It kind of doesn't matter to me which order they're in. I'll just put them in this order, but it really doesn't matter to me. Actually, I think I like the middle stage less. So it might be my least, and I like the first stage is cute. The second stage is great. The third stage is great, but the middle form is alright. He looks a little goofy, but there you go. All right, so now we're gonna get into Galarian Darmanitan, and Galarian Darumaka. So I was never like all that super into Darumaka, but once again they did it again, where they make the ice. They turn random Pokemons into ice types, and they nail it. So this is like, I forgot what he's supposed to represent. He's like an Eskimo, I think, or no, the Abominable Snowman, maybe. This is supposed to be based on this is just a snowman. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in cool. I think he's a really good. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in cool. I'm gonna put him in cool. I'm gonna put him above Cryogonal, and then I'm gonna put Darumaka above. I like Darumaka. He looks cute. He's got the little ice shards on him, on his head, and then on his belly and stuff. And I think he looks cute. I like Galarian Darmanitan, but he's not my favorite. But I like this guy. He's cute. I might even put him in awesome, actually, like right here, right there. I think he's cute. He's cute. Then we have Frostlass. Frostlass is a very nice design. I think this definitely belongs in. I'm not hyper in love with it, but I don't hate it. I think it's a really good design. It's very unique. It stands out. I like, it has good lore behind it. I think it deserves to be. It's a good design. I'll put it in awesome. I don't like it more than Darumaka, but I do like it. I'll put it in awesome. All right, next up we have a Rotom Frost here. So I'll put him in cool. I think he would have been better if they changed the colors up to be more ice themed. I don't like the fact that he's still orange and then he's got the purple. I get it, it's supposed to be Rotom, but like they changed the colors for some of the other ones, I think. Yeah. But I think this would have been more effective if the electricity was blue and then the refrigerator was white, or if the refrigerator was some shade of blue and then the electricity was white or even yellow. Just give it more ice themed. It's a refrigerator, and it's the ice version of the Rotom, so why not give it more ice themed? So I think it needs to be better. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this guy. I'll put him right below him. I mean, it's the first fire ice type. Which is Galarian the other version, the Zen mode of Galarian. It's a fire ice. It's cool. I don't know how to use him and how to make it work exactly. I still haven't used him, but the fact that it's fire ice is dope. That's unique. It stands out. It looks like a crazy fire. Like it's Snowman is definitely gonna kill you. But anyway, so yeah, the Rotom is gonna be in cool. I'll put him below. They should have changed the colors. If they changed the colors, I probably would have put him up. I know it's just a refrigerator, but you know that's the gimmick behind Rotom. It possesses items, electrical items, but they needed to change the color scheme. It's not that good in my opinion. All right, then we have Mamoswine. I'm gonna put him in cool too. I was never hyper in love. I get it. He's a mammoth. He works with the Ice Age, and he's a cool guy. I have nothing against him, but he just doesn't stand out to me. Maybe if they gave him some ice color fur, but I get it. He looks like a mammoth. He's a perfect design in that sense. He's a perfect design, so I can't hate on him. Then we got Pillow-Swine. I do like him less than Mamoswine, so I'll put him right there. And then we got Swinub. I think Swinub is cuter than Pillow-Swine, so I'll put him right there. They're in cool, low and cool right now. All right, we're moving forward. All right, we got Glaceon, the mascot of the channel. So I love Glaceon. I'm gonna put Glaceon right here. I know you think Glaceon should probably be up here because he's up there. Actually, Glaceon's probably gonna be second or third place. So I'm gonna put it above there. Glaceon is missing something though. Great color scheme, I love it. I picked the shiny version because I like the shiny version more. It's a slight difference, but that slight difference for me makes a huge difference because I like it. Pops out more to me. The other one looks a little bit more unsaturated, more dried out. This pops out more. It looks brighter. It pops out to my eyes more, at least. So we got Glaceon right there. The only thing I wish it has like some ice shards on parts of its body somewhere, just so like it stands out more, or maybe on the top of the hair part, you know, or even on the the little ear, not the ear things, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but I like its design. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite. I think it is my favorite evolution, or like top 2, and it's obviously the mascot of my channel, so I have to put it in love 100%. I love Glaceon, I really do. Got bulky special defense and special attack. Can take some hits. I know it's an ice type, so it's frail, but now with terrestrialization, you can fix that flaw like no problem. I'll probably turn it in. My goal is just to put it into a Terra Water or Terra Ghost. That's pretty much my go-tos for Glaceon, because it covers its defenses, and then it already has high special attack and special defense, so it can take some hits, so it's good. And you can put an assault vest on it too to give it more special defense. All right, then we got Weavile. So Weavile, I've had a very uncomfortable relationship with it. I want to love it because it's an ice type that's super fast. Like, if you guys don't know me, my battle style, I'm very aggressive. I started off being a speedy battler. I was going to say duelist because I play Yu-Gi-Oh! A speedy battler. So I love Pokemon that are really fast and hit hard. Weavile is exactly that. The problem with Weavile is he looks nothing to me like an ice type. I'm sure there's some references in its design based on... I know there's references to it that related to something with ice, I think. But I just don't care. Like, it's not a bad design, but it's not a good ice type design. Actually, I'll put him right here. Next to probably Baxcalibur, because it's the same argument that I have, where it's like, you don't look like an ice type at all, and you don't have the color scheme of an ice type, and even its shiny doesn't have the color scheme of an ice type. If its shiny was the color scheme of an ice type, more blues, different shades of blues, or black and blue, or whatever, or white and blue, whatever. Like, if they'd done that, then it would have changed my opinion on it a bit more, and it would have been higher. But even its shiny doesn't resemble ice in any way. So I wanted to love Weavile, and Weavile got replaced anyway with the good old, what's his face? Where is he? Right here with Shenpao. He got replaced with Shenpao. So it kind of really doesn't matter, right? So he got replaced with that, and I'll get into Shenpao later. Trust me, I have my feelings about Shenpao. We'll get into that though. So I'll put Weavile, but I think Weavile does have a better design than any of these 3 forms for Baxcalibur, in my opinion. So I'll put him above, because I think it does have just generally a better design. I think it's a good dark type. It looks like a cool, edgy dark type. I like it for that reason, but as an ice type, it just doesn't do it, right? It's an ice type list. It just doesn't look like an ice type to me. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Then I added the shiny version of Obama Snow, because Obama Snow, I like the green version too because they're both my favorite colors. But whew, the blue version, that's what I'm saying. You know, they added the blue and that's all it needed. And then I'm gonna add Mega Obama Snow right there. I think, and they added ice shards on Mega Obama Snow too. I think I'll still leave Obama Snow above Mega Obama Snow, but they're pretty close right there, pretty close. And then Snover, I like Snover a lot too. I like Snover a lot too. Yeah, I'll put them right there. I think they're awesome. I think they're good designs. I think they're very good designs. Yeah. Then we got Regice. So Regice, I'm gonna put in he's okay. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna put in he's okay. He's a C tier. He's literally pure ice. So it's like, oh well, he's pure ice. So shouldn't he just be automatically high? No, because they didn't do anything unique with it. They really didn't. Regice is cool. He's got some high stats, right? He's a Reggie. But the problem with Regice is they didn't do anything cool with his design. Like, you have a block of ice here. You could do anything you want. You could carve anything. You could make him have some, you know, parts of his body that looks like ice armor. Like, you could do unique things with it, but they didn't do anything with it. It's just a bunch of blocks of ice like attached to each other like an Ice Titan, but they didn't do anything unique with it, and that's why I'm upset with it, because they had the potential to take this and do something unique with it, and they didn't do it. So he would have been higher if they sculpted, you know, something that looked a little bit more intriguing, but he looks pretty basic. I'll put him above. He's still an ice type though, so you know what I'm saying. Like, I'll put him next to Avalugg somewhere. Maybe below Avalugg or above. I'm not sure. There you go. It is what it is. Then we got Walrein, the Walrein family from Gen 3. They're cool. I think I do like them. Nah, they're cool. I personally love some of these guys more, but to say that it's a bad design, I can't say that it's a bad design. It's an ice. Not a seal. I'm dumb. Whatever. You guys will correct. Well, it is a seal, right? Because Celio. Yeah, it's a seal. So it's like an ice seal Pokemon, whatever. So yeah, I'll put them right here. Cool. They're cool. They're definitely cool. I feel that. And Spiel's really cute. So Spiel will go above all these guys just because he's adorable and round. But there you go. Now we got Glalie. So Glalie's an interesting creature. I have a personal attachment towards Glalie, so he's going to be high just because I love Glalie. You know, I love the Ash's Glalie. He's a funny little guy. He's a floating head. I love his blue eyes. He doesn't have ice on him, but they kind of fixed that with the Mega version, Mega Glalie. So I'm going to put him in... You could argue he doesn't deserve it, but I don't care. It's my list. I will put him above in high tier and cool because I just love Glalie. I have an attachment towards Glalie. His stats aren't that amazing, but yeah. And then I'll put Mega Glalie above him because they added upon it. They added ice shards on his ear parts or whatever you call them, the spikes, and he looks even more threatening and intimidating. And you know, his Mega form is faster. It needs to be a little faster than that, but it's faster and it hits harder and it's cool. And I just like Glalie. And then Snorunt, I'll put right here. Snorunt, you know, good memories with Ash, you know. So I'll put him right here. There you go. So then I also added Castform, the ice version, just because I actually do genuinely like the ice version of a Castform. I think it looks cool. I wish the Castforms were better, had better stats, and did better stuff. But I do like it. I think it's cool. I wish it was better because I would probably try to use it because I think it's a pretty unique. You know, it's a forecast kind of design, and it just looks interesting. I would like to use it, but I can't. So I'll put it right here. That's fine. I'll put it a little bit above Snorunt because I like its design more than Snorunt. We got Smoochum. Smoochum is okay. I'll put Smoochum in okay, and just to get rid of it, I'll put Jinx in just no. It's a bad design. It's an ugly design. Nobody really likes Jinx. Most people don't. It's just an ugly design. It doesn't look like an ice type at all. I'm sure there's references in its design to some Ice Maiden or something like that, but it's just an ugly, weird, freaky design. It doesn't look like an ice type at all. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't like it. It's not cute. It's just weird. It's just weird, man. And then Delibird, I'll put in cool. He's cool. Weak stats, but he's a cool mod. In fact, I could put him in awesome. No, I'll put him in cool. Put him in cool because, you know, I got Iron Bundle and awesome. But I'll put him in cool. He's a really perfect design. If he was a better Pokemon, and again, he's a meme Pokemon, so he's not supposed to be strong. And that's why they made Iron Bundle, to take this meme and make it strong. So I respect that. I'll put him in cool. He has a very nice design. He looks clean. Very cute Santa Claus design. Then we got Sneasel. Sneasel, I will also I'll put it underneath Weavile. Yeah, I'll put it underneath Weavile for the same reasons. I don't need to explain that. Then we have Articuno. I'll put Articuno in. I'll put him in awesome. I don't know where, because I've always liked Articuno, but I've never been hyper in love with it. Sometimes it can look kind of cool. It depends how it's drawn. Sometimes they draw its wings really short and awkward looking, and it looks bad. Sometimes they make it look very long and majestic, and it looks much better that way. Yeah, so it's a mixed bag with Articuno. But I do think it's a good design. I wish it had more ice on it. Like I said, somewhere, like maybe on the hair parts, some ice there, or on the wings they had some ice, you know, attached to it somewhere, or on its chest, just anywhere, just something. I just like that feature on ice types when it has ice on it, right? It makes sense. Like fire type should have fire on it somewhere, right? Like you got Chimchar, you got Infernape, right? You got Charizard with the flame on its tail, and you know, I think it just adds on to it if its element is on it somewhere. Oh, hold on. Oh, my bad. I mixed that up. But yeah, Articuno is a good design. It's a good design, and it's pretty decent. It has it's not the greatest of the birds in terms of competitive, but it's good. It's all right. All right, next up we have. So I added this only just because I wanted to rant about this. So we have Galarian Articuno. Amazing design. I love it so much. It looks fantastic. The problem is they took its ice typing away, so it's not an ice type. I can't put it on the list. I just wanted to rant about it because they took its ice typing away. It's a psychic flying type. They took away its ice typing, which is ironic because they made its shiny version, this version right here, this shiny version, they made it look like more like Articuno, the original version, the Kanto version, and it looks stunning, and I want to add it so badly on there. It would be high up there. It would probably be in the love tier, but because it's not an ice type, I can't freaking add it. I can't add it there, so it stays down here, and I just wanted to rant about it, guys. How do you feel about the fact that it's not an ice type anymore? I don't like it. They ruined it because they gave me a really awesome design finally, and then they took the ice typing. You see what I'm saying? Like they screw me over. They give me what I want and then take it away from me. They give me half of what I want. So in this case, they completely took it away because they took away the ice typing as a whole. Like if this was Ice Psychic or Ice Flying, perfect. Great design. I love it. It looks majestic. It looks mystical. It looks magical. I love it. It looks great, but I can't add it. So it's staying down there, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not an ice type, but I'm disappointed. Lapras, I'll put in awesome. It's a nice design. I don't know where exactly to put the Gigantamax version. I guess I'll put it below. I'm not hyper in love with Lapras either. Like I said, if it had some ice pillars on its shell, that would be dope. Or on its fins somewhere, like I said. And that's just me. That's how I am. I know people, it's like, it is what it is. That's just me. That's what I like. Okay. I'm gonna do Cloyster here. Cloyster, I picked the shiny version because the blue, woo, sexy. But I'll put Cloyster in okay. Put him right here. Because he also just doesn't have any ice on him. Like you wouldn't even be able to tell that it's an ice type. Because it just doesn't look like an ice type. It's just like a clam Pokemon. But you can't even tell it's an ice type. So it belongs down here. It definitely does. Because you can't tell it's an ice type. Maybe I'll put it lower. Because I like the shiny version a lot just because it's blue and gray, and it just looks great. So I'll put it above Weavile just because I like it more. It's shiny form more, but there. I'll put it in. He's okay. He wouldn't even be able to tell he's an ice type, which is the problem. Okay, then we got Seal. Sorry, not Seal, right? Is it Seal? Sorry, that's Dugong. Dugong just looks like a seal. There's no ice on him. You wouldn't be able to tell it's an ice type. I get it lives this lives in like probably Arctic water, but he looks plain. He looks plain. He does. There's nothing to it. It's just plain. So I'm gonna put him in. He's okay. In the lowest form, he's okay because there's just no effort put into its design. They could have made like maybe its teeth ice or its horn ice or something, or you know whatever, or just done more with its design in general. It's just a plain white that's it. It's just plain. All right, so now we're gonna get to the hot parts of the list. Hot parts, hot. All right, we reached the end. So right here in the very end, we have our boy Shen Pao here. So he finally did what I wanted. He replaced Weavile. He's the fast, ice type, speedy, hits hard like a cannon, and now he has an amazing ability. He literally replaced Weavile in every way. Now he's banned, so now Weavile's probably back, but whatever. Shen Pao is good. I was hoping for like a wolf, but a leopard is cool. I'm gonna put him obviously in awesome tier. I'm gonna put him. I'm not in love with him. Like he's great. He's got the ice scheme. He's got the ice shards. The teeth, the sword teeth is a cool design. It's a cool design choice. I'm not in love with it, but it's a cool design choice. I don't like how long it is. Like it looks fine here, but like in the game it's like really long and it looks awkward to me. Like it just looks a little awkward. It's like too long. It looks a little weird to me, but it's a great design. It's an awesome design. I'm gonna put it right there, right underneath these two right here. Right underneath Galarian, Mr. Mime, and Iron Bundle. I'll put him right there and above Kirim. But he replaced Weavile for me. I got what I wanted. I wanted exactly a Weavile, but as a pure ice type that looks like an ice type and has ice shards. They literally gave me everything that I wanted. So you'd think it would be in love, but I'm just not hyper in love with it. But I like it. He's cool. I still have to catch one in the game, and I will use him. Alright, now we'll get into the hot parts. So here are my complicated feelings. Like I already shared, the ice type Pokemons. They nail the designs when they're taking old designs that are not ice types and then make them into ice types, and then they nail them every time, and it frustrates me because I love it so much, but I almost don't want to love it because it's not a new ice type. It's an old Pokemon that they turned into an ice type, but they nailed it. They nailed the design, and I can't be I am upset with it because it's not new, but at the same time I love it because they nailed it. So yeah, these are an absolute love, all of these guys. So I'm gonna put Alolan Ninetales right there. I'm gonna put it above Auroras, along with Alolan Vulpix also right below that. They're all pretty much going to be tied. They're all fantastic. And then we got Alolan. I'm going to put Alolan Sandshrew right here, right behind Glaceon. And hold on, I got both the regular versions and shinies because the shinies also look good for Alolan Sandslash and Sandshrew. So I like them both. They both look incredible. So then we're gonna do Sandslash right here. Sandslash is my #1 favorite ice type Pokemon, just so you guys know. Second would be Glaceon, and then obviously Alolan Sandslash, and then Auroras. These are amazing designs right here. So I think I might move some stuff around now that it's completely done. But Alolan Sandslash is my favorite. He looks perfect. Like he looks edgy. He's got the ice pillars on him. He looks threatening. He just looks so sick. I love him so much, and I don't want to love him because I know he's a Sandslash. I hate the fact too. On top of that, and I know I'm ranting, but I hate the fact too that they now have these kind of like conversion forms. This should have been a conversion form because this is practically a new Pokemon. Literally, this is like Sandshrew here. He doesn't look like Sandshrew anymore because, well, he does, but like he's an igloo. Like he looks like he's designed like an igloo. So this is practically a new Pokemon. There's no reason why this should be a variation. Not a variation. There's no reason it should be like a Alolan version. This should just be like a conversion of a conversion Pokemon. Kind of like Diglett and Wiglet. Like they look similar, but they're different in every way, in a lot of ways. But this is even more different. Like this is from the bottom up, they're just new Pokemon. The same with Alolan Ninetales. That like they should not have been kept the same name. They should have changed their names. Like This should have been called like Alolan Sandslash should have been called Frostlash. Like that would, I mean, that's what I'm gonna name it. That's what I nickname it, Frostlash, because it looks like a frost slashing Pokemon. Like, it is what it is. I have a difficult time trying to come up with a name for the Sandshrew version. Ninetales could just stay Ninetales, I guess, because it doesn't have anything to do with fire. Anyway, its name, it's just Ninetales. It has 9 tails. That's it. And then Vulpix, I don't know what you would change it to. You guys come up with some cool names, put it in the comment section below. But I like these. I love these guys. They nailed these designs. So I think I'm gonna put Galarian Mr. Mime in love, because I do love his design. I do. And then I'll also put these guys in love. Right there. In the bottom tier love, I'll put the Iron Bundles in the love category, because I love these guys. I gotta be honest with myself there. Now that I see everything here, I'm like, okay, they deserve to be in the love. They're not, I don't love them as much as these guys, but I do love them. Like, it's still love. Love is love. So I'm gonna love those guys, and I'll keep Shinpao in awesome. Maybe once I'll use him in the game, I'll start to fall in love with him more once I have him in action and I have him in my hands, and I'll put him up there. But I'll leave it right there. I think this is good. I think this is a very solid list right here, at least for me, right? Because it's my own personal favorite. Let me know what you guys think about the ice types. How do you feel about them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Which would you put above? Which is your least favorite ice type? Probably will be Jinx, because not many people love Jinx. And which are your favorites, guys? And what did you think of my list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What would you put higher than the other? Be nice, be respectful. I respect your choices. It's perfectly fine. I honestly don't care what you put above or below. It doesn't quite matter. Everybody has their own personal preferences, their own feelings towards design. Design is subjective. What people like is different. But I think these are the best of the best ice types right here in the awesome and love tier. These are the best of the ice types, especially in the love tier. But yeah. Alolan Sandslash is my favorite ice type Pokemon. I finally accepted it, and it is what it is. Then we got Glaceon. Then we have Alolan Sandshrew. Then we have Ninetales and Vulpix. Then we have Aurora, Mr. Rhyme, and Iron Bundle. That's in the love tier. Those are my top favorite ice types of all time. They nailed it. They're awesome. They're cool. I love them so much. And I might even put... I'll put Calyrex up there. I'll put Calyrex up there, right at the very end too. Not Calyrex, sorry. What's his face? I keep forgetting his name. Glastrier. I'll put Glastrier at the very bottom too, because he's got everything I like too. So we'll add him in there. Anyway, guys, that's the list for you guys. This was a long video. I thought it was going to be 30 minutes. It ended up being 50 minutes. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other tier list you want me to make, what other typings you want me to do. Look forward to that live stream I will do where I'll rank every single Pokemon in one hyper video. Or maybe I'll do like a stream where I just do Gen 1 and Gen 2 first, and then do another stream with Gen 3 and Gen 4 and kind of do it like that. Just so it's spaced out more. It depends. It's going to be super long if I go all the way through, but this is my list right here. I'm going to save this list right now. All right, there we go. That's it. That's the list right there, baby. It's official. As of right now, this is where everybody stands. We'll see if the DLC adds any new ice types, and we'll see what Gen 10 brings us. Give us some more hard hitters, man. Give us some more hard hitters. But yeah, that's my ice type tier list, my favorite typing in the world, and now I finally know where everybody stands, and it is what it is, guys. There's going to be controversial opinions, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay cool, guys. Peace.